Hello everyone, my name is Ritesh Pandey and in this class, this video, we'll learn a very important reaction mechanism which is called haloform reaction. Now, it's called haloform reaction is so many times taught as the very popular iodoform test. And before we go into the reaction and its mechanism, let's learn what's a haloform. What do you mean by the term haloform? Now, haloform would mean a compound of this kind, a molecule of this kind. This is called a haloform where this X is a halogen, generally chlorine, bromine or iodine. Generally chlorine, bromine or iodine. Naturally, CHCl3 chloroform is a much more popular compound. Chloroform is a very popular compound. You know, it's a popular anesthetic. If it's bromine, we'll want to call it bromoform, and the most popular in form of a test is the so-called iodoform test. You know, haloform reaction is so many times studied as iodoform test because iodoform is a yellow PPT. Iodoform is a yellow PPT. So this is the general representation. CHX3, chlorine, you call it chloroform, bromine, you call it bromoform, iodine, you call it iodoform. I guess I've made it clear. Haloform reaction is so many times taught as iodoform test because iodoform is a yellow PPT, something colored, something coming out as a precipitate, a yellow precipitate in this case will certainly be preferred as a test. You know, something colored precipitating or a gaseous product coming out is always good for a favorable for a test. So iodoform test because iodoform is a yellow colored precipitate. Now, what is a haloform reaction? The formation of a haloform is called haloform reaction. The formation of a haloform is called haloform reaction. And what are the ingredients? What are the ingredients to form a haloform? Now, we'll see the ingredients or the raw materials or the reagents for a haloform reaction would be principally three compounds. You know, this is going to be a very popular statement, a compound containing a keto-methyl group. This is going to be extremely important. A compound containing a keto-methyl group. Now, what do you mean by keto-methyl? By keto-methyl, you will mean a compound containing, this is the keto group and this is the methyl group. Keto-methyl, methyl next to keto. You will want a compound, an organic compound having a keto-methyl group. Second, you will want the corresponding halogen. You will want the corresponding halogen. So for chloroform it will be chlorine, for bromoform it will be bromine. This will be the corresponding halogen. And the third chemical required, would be a base. So these are three chemicals needed. One, a compound containing keto-methyl group. We're going to talk about this in details in mechanism. The corresponding halogen for the haloform and a base. These are three chemicals required for a haloform reaction. I've told you haloform reaction is the preparation of a haloform. Now let's begin with the general look of the corresponding reaction. Say you have a compound containing this keto-methyl group. So you have a compound containing this keto-methyl group. This is the keto-methyl group, this is made to react with a halogen in presence of a base, say NaOH, caustic soda. Now the product would be the corresponding haloform CHX3 plus RCOO minus. In this case, the corresponding sodium salt. So two things. One, you will get the haloform, and it could be proved, it can be proven that it's this carbon of keto-methyl using isotopic labeling. You know about isotopic labeling. You can take the C14 radioactive using isotopic labeling. It can be proved कि keto-methyl वाला जो methyl है, the same carbon would be there in the haloform. And the carbon chain will decrease by 1. So this could be a popular step down process as well. This could be a very popular step down process. You know, step down means decreasing the number of carbon atoms. Step down means decreasing the number of carbon atoms, and it could be used for the popular conversions like It could be used for possible conversions like, suppose you have to convert CH3COCH3, CH3COCH3 to CH3COOH. So naturally from 3 carbon you want 1 carbon. You know, 1 carbon is decreasing, keto-methyl. You might take iodine plus NaOH, you'll get the iodoform, and along with the iodoform, you'll get a shorter carbon chain, This will go as the iodoform. I told you it can be proved that it can be proved keto-methyl, halogen, NaOH, this carbon keto-methyl will become the corresponding iodoform. It could be used for a conversion like acetophenone. This is an important compound. It's called acetophenone with iodine and NaOH. Naturally, you will get CHI3, from this carbon you will get CHI3 and benzoic acid. So this can be used as a step down process as well. Naturally, from sodium carboxylate, you will want to hydrate it, you will want to neutralize it. Once you have taken out the iodoform, the precipitate COO- can be acidified to the corresponding acid. Acetone to acetic acid, acetophenone to benzoic acid. These are some popular conversions. Obviously step down because the number of carbon atom decreases. This R could be alkyl, it could be aryl, it could be cyclic. And once this is understood, you would know out of this keto-methyl, the methyl will become the haloform, and the rest of the structure will become the corresponding acid, एक carbon कम हो जाएगा, step down process. So naturally, you will want to copy this at your convenience, and naturally, once you have copied all of this, on these ideas, there could be a very simple question. Like, they might ask you about, suppose a given haloform reaction, there is a compound X that with iodine and NaOH is giving you CHI3 plus a corresponding acid like this, COOH. They ask you to identify X. All you have to do is, you have to draw the corresponding compound. You're told this is a ketone, because there could be some other compounds giving the test, so I'm specifying it's a ketone. And what do you do to get X? You do it this way. You will simply write C double bond O CH3. This is the keto-methyl, this is compound X. This keto-methyl went to form the iodoform, and the rest is forming the acid. So this is how we can attempt questions of this kind. An unknown X with the byproduct of the iodoform reaction or iodoform test, I can predict the structure of X. I would know it is having, if it's a ketone, a keto-methyl, where the methyl of keto-methyl became the haloform, the rest is forming the acid. I told you it could be alkyl, aryl or cyclic. So you know, you will want to copy all of this, and if you are given a problem like another compound Y subjected to iodoform test, iodine plus NaOH, and if you are told along with CHI3, if you are told you get a structure like this, you get an acid like this, COOH. So identify Y. The question is identify Y. Like you had to identify X before, this is identify Y. And simple, how do you go about it? You will want to write Y as the corresponding acid wala part, which is C double bond O, and you will add a CH3. If it's a ketone, this is how this Y can be represented. This is how this Y can be structured, where you know the keto-methyl becomes the iodoform, and the rest is becoming the corresponding acid. So this is the general look of a haloform reaction. You need a keto-methyl group, halogen, NaOH. I am going to talk about all of this in great details in the mechanism. So once you're done copying this, the heading should be mechanism. We'll talk about the mechanism now. Now in the mechanism, I'm going to need a little more space, so I'm going to remove this entire clutter. And in the mechanism of haloform reaction, we begin with step 1, which is this keto-methyl group, you see this hydrogen will be fairly acidic. And this is going to become a rule. In the topic of aldehydes, ketones, you would see alpha carbon. This is alpha carbon. Next to the functional group, alpha carbon. Alpha carbon is going to be pretty acidic, because if it loses H+, this is where the base comes in. The base would remove this H+. So this is OH minus, water being lost, producing RCOCH2-. And this will be a very popular step. You call it the enolate. This can resonate. I can write the resonating structure. And this is very stable because it can resonate. It is stable. The enolate is stable. We'll talk about enolate ion in so many reactions. We'll talk about enolate ion, and we'll make it a habit that alpha carbon of a methyl group, let me call it acidity of alpha carbon, or alpha hydrogen. The alpha carbon and to hydrogen attached is called the alpha hydrogen. यहाँ पर 3 है, एक हाइड्रोजन निकल गया, H+ गया. You know how I represent this? H+ गया, OH minus H+ लेके गया, the base is playing its role, and you get the enolate anion. The alpha carbon of aldehyde ketones is going to be fairly acidic. Alpha hydrogen is fairly acidic, not only in haloform, all of aldehyde ketone. A ketone treated with a base, this is a general thing. This is a general stuff. H+ will be gone, alpha carbon will lose hydrogen. Step 2, that RCOCH2-, would react with halogen and knock out an X-, because X- is a good leaving group. Remember, Cl-, Br-, I-, they are good leaving groups. Now because they are good leaving groups, X- will go, and you'll get something like RCOCH2X. Now this X will have minus I effect. This will have minus I effect. And the minus I effect of this X, will make this carbon even more acidic. It will make this carbon even more acidic. If this carbon is even more acidic because of the minus I effect, the process will carry on. This will lose the second alpha hydrogen. I hope everybody is going to understand this. Minus I increases acidity. So a chlorine or a bromine or a iodine, a halogen here, will make this carbon even more acidic. This will lose hydrogen, the second hydrogen, even more readily. And if it loses this hydrogen, again, something like step 1, which is the OH minus taking away this hydrogen now, another hydrogen gone. It would be like RCOCHX minus, and this will again react with XX. Now don't you think this would happen 2 times? Because with another X added, there will be 2 halogen. I'm just writing it down. There will be 2 halogen. This carbon is going to have 2 halogen now. This interacting with XX, the same thing happening. And this carbon now will have 2 halogen, and 2 halogen will have even more minus I. It will have even more minus I. So if it's having even more minus I, if there is even more minus I, then this will be even more acidic. And this will lose hydrogen even more readily. So this was acidic to begin with. बेसिकली हो क्या रहा है, बेस और हाइड्रोजन से ये हाइड्रोजन जा रहा है और हाइड्रोजन आ रहा है, ये हाइड्रोजन जा रहा है, हाइड्रोजन आ रहा है. एक हाइड्रोजन जाने के बाद हाइड्रोजन आने से इसका एसिडिटी और बढ़ जाता है. तो नेचुरली दूसरा हाइड्रोजन विल गो मोर रेडिली, और दूसरा हाइड्रोजन जाने के बाद 2 हाइड्रोजन लगने के बाद एसिडिटी और बढ़ जाएगा, एंड द थर्ड हाइड्रोजन विल बी लॉस्ट राइट अवे. नाउ बिकॉज द थर्ड हाइड्रोजन विल बी लॉस्ट राइट अवे, यू वुड गेट समथिंग लाइक RCOCH3, and this CH3 is very important. This CH3 is very important because with 3 halogen with 3 halogen there will be a lot of minus I effect. With 3 halogen there will be a lot of minus I effect. I've told you in the past, एल्डिहाइड कीटोन में न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन नहीं होता है. एल्डिहाइड कीटोन में न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन नहीं होता है बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी पुअर लीविंग ग्रुप. R माइनस इज अ वेरी पुअर लीविंग ग्रुप. न्यूक्लियोफाइल आता है, न्यूक्लियोफिलिक एडिशन होता है, सब्स्टिट्यूशन नहीं होता है. पर अगर यहाँ पर 3 हैलोजन आ गया, यहाँ पर 3 हैलोजन आ गया, 3 हैलोजन का इतना माइनस आई होगा, 3 हैलोजन का इतना माइनस आई होगा. You know, minus I makes a group a better leaving group. Minus I makes the group a better leaving group. All of this could be either memorized and recalled and revised, or could be understood very fundamentally. A leaving group comes out with its pair of electrons. So minus I effect, electron pulling effect will always facilitate leaving tendency. Minus I acidity बढ़ाता है, तो एक हिसाब से बेसिसिटी कम करता है. एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग बेसिस ए पुअर लीविंग ग्रुप और बेसिसिटी का इनवर्स रिलेशनशिप है. वैसे भी सोच सकते हो, माइनस आई एसिडिटी बढ़ाता है, बेसिसिटी घटाता है, और इट बिकम्स अ बेटर लीविंग ग्रुप. और अ सिंपल अप्रोच कुड बी अ लीविंग ग्रुप कम्स आउट विथ इट्स पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, अ पुलिंग पावर, विड्रॉइंग पावर, माइनस आई इफेक्ट, एनी काइंड ऑफ माइनस इफेक्ट विल मेक इट अ बेटर लीविंग ग्रुप. एंड 3 हैलोजन इज रिक्वायर्ड. फॉर दिस टू हैपन 3 हैलोजन होना जरूरी है, और क्योंकि 3 हैलोजन होना जरूरी है, यू विल वांट 3 हाइड्रोजन हियर, एंड दैट इज वाई कीटोमिथाइल. व्हाई सो मच अबाउट कीटोमिथाइल? बिकॉज अगर यहाँ पे 3 हाइड्रोजन होगा, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन 1 2 3 3 हाइड्रोजन होगा, इट्स गोइंग टू हैव 3 हाइड्रोजन, तभी 3 हाइड्रोजन से 3 हैलोजन आएगा, और 3 हैलोजन के ऊपर में ही हैलोफॉर्म फाइनली बनेगा. I'm going to talk about the last step, but this is to make the picture clear that one by one all the 3 halogen will go. But certainly what I can do is once you have copied this, what I can do is I can kind of save some space here by writing this is happening 2 times. Both the hydrogen will go one by one, so I can write 2 times OH minus, and then 2 moles of halogen would give me RCOCXXX. All the 3 hydrogen will go. Lot of minus I of 3 halogen. तो एक एक करके सारा हाइड्रोजन चला गया. मैं 2 OH ले रहा हूँ, 2 X ले रहा हूँ, बाकी दोनों हाइड्रोजन निकाल रहा हूँ. एक स्टेप यहाँ पे मैं स्किप कर रहा हूँ. एक एक करके सारा हाइड्रोजन निकल जाएगा, बिकॉज एवरी हाइड्रोजन विल मेक दिस कार्बन इवन मोर एसिडिक. एंड यहाँ पे वो होगा जो कि नॉर्मली एल्डिहाइड कीटोन में नहीं होता है. अब ये हाइड्रोजन है नहीं, तो OH माइनस विल एक्ट एज अ न्यूक्लियोफाइल. OH माइनस आएगा, ऐसे जाएगा, ये ऊपर आएगा, ये नीचे जाएगा, और CH3 माइनस निकल जाएगा. सो व्हाट यू विल गेट इज RCOOH प्लस CH3 माइनस. यहाँ पर एक छोटा सा प्रोटॉन एक्सचेंज हो सकता है. ये हाइड्रोजन इसको मिल सकता है, एक छोटा सा प्रोटॉन एक्सचेंज हो सकता है. एंड दिस प्रोटॉन एक्सचेंज, प्रोटॉन एक्सचेंज इज ऑलवेज द फास्ट स्टेप. इट्स इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ बोथ दिस एंड दिस, बिकॉज दिस विल बिकम स्टेबल एज RCOO माइनस, एंड दिस विल बिकम CHX3. You get the halogen, and the haloform and this carbon. The haloform and this carbon is the carbon which was here, is the carbon which was here, is the carbon which was certainly here, and is eventually the carbon which was in the ketomethyl group. तो ये वाला कार्बन का ही हैलोफॉर्म बनता है, the rest of the stuff becomes an acid. ये प्रूफ किया जा सकता है. मैकेनिज्म में भी I'm keeping in mind that it's the ketomethyl वाला methyl which becomes the haloform, and this is an important step. This is very very important. This is the important step. यहाँ पर न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन हो रहा है. न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन एल्डिहाइड कीटोन में नहीं होता है. ये रिएक्शन नहीं होता है, ये एल्डिहाइड कीटोन में नहीं होता है, बिकॉज अल्काइल ग्रुप इज अ वेरी पुअर लिविंग ग्रुप. एल्डिहाइड कीटोन में होता है न्यूक्लियोफिलिक एडिशन, एल्डिहाइड कीटोन में होता है न्यूक्लियोफिलिक एडिशन, यहाँ पर एक न्यूक्लियोफाइल आया, एक न्यूक्लियोफाइल गया, OH माइनस आया, CH3 माइनस गया. The way we carry out acyl nucleophilic substitution over acid or acid derivatives, OH माइनस यहाँ पर आया, हाइड्रोजन सब ले गया, बेस का काम खत्म, अब न्यूक्लियोफाइल जैसा काम कर रहा है, ऐसे जा रहा है, ये ऊपर आ रहा है, नीचे आ रहा है, यू विल वांट टू रिमूव दिस. और ये पॉसिबल तभी हो पाया बिकॉज इतना माइनस आई ग्रुप है, इतना माइनस आई ग्रुप है, इतना माइनस आई ग्रुप है, इतना माइनस आई ग्रुप होने की वजह से CH3 माइनस could become a good leaving group. This could become a good leaving group. This could become a good leaving group. This is a good leaving group. This is a good leaving group. It's a good leaving group because of a lot of minus I effect here. और भी स्टेबिलिटी का कारण हो सकता है, पर माइनस आई इफेक्ट इज द प्रोमिनेंट रीजन. और 3 माइनस आई होना चाहिए, तो 3 माइनस आई के लिए कम से कम 3 हाइड्रोजन होना चाहिए. 3 माइनस आई के लिए कम से कम 3 हाइड्रोजन होना चाहिए. सो दिस इज हाउ द मैकेनिज्म इज प्रपोज्ड. ये बेस और हाइड्रोजन का जो इंटरेक्शन होता है ये स्लो स्टेप होता है, तो हैलोजन के ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं करता है. नीदर द कंसेंट्रेशन नॉर द नेचर ऑफ हैलोजन. द रेट विल बी द सेम फॉर क्लोरिनेशन, ब्रोमिनेशन और आयोडीनेशन, बिकॉज स्लो स्टेप ये होता है लॉस ऑफ हाइड्रोजन, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ इनुलेट हियर इज द स्लो स्टेप. सो विल सी क्लोरिनेशन, ब्रोमिनेशन, आयोडीनेशन विल हैव द सेम रेट. The nature of halogen or the concentration of halogen will not affect the rate of the process. You can note it down somewhere. Whether it's chlorine, bromine or iodine will not make a difference. This is not the slow step, this is the slow step. So the nature of halogen and the concentration of halogen does not affect the rate of haloform reaction. You'll want to write it somewhere. The rate would be same for chloroform, bromoform, iodoform formation. This is the slow step. One by one all hydrogen gone. 3 हाइड्रोजन होगा, कीटो मिथाइल होगा, तभी यहाँ 3 हैलोजन आएगा, और 3 हैलोजन आएगा तभी ये पॉसिबल हो पाएगा. तभी एल्डिहाइड कीटोन के ऊपर में, कार्बोनिल के ऊपर में एक न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन पॉसिबल होगा. दिस इज प्रोटॉन एक्सचेंज. ये H+ इसको दे देगा, ये रेजोनेंस स्टेबल है. कार्बोक्सिलेट ऐसी एसिड रहता है, ऐसी एसिड रहता है अल्कालाइन मीडियम में. द मीडियम इज अल्कालाइन, यू टेक एन अल्काली और अ बेस, और ये हैलोफॉर्म बन गया किस कार्बन से? टर्मिनल कार्बन से. किस कार्बन से? कीटो मिथाइल वाला कार्बन से. सो यू वांट टू नोट इट डाउन वेरी नीटली, ऑल द फैक्ट्स व्हिच आई हैव टोल्ड यू. Label this carbon, eventually this is the carbon coming out. This keto-methyl will become the haloform. बाकी बचा हुआ एसिड बन जाएगा, एक कार्बन कम हो जाएगा. बहुत बड़ी कन्वर्सन में भी काम आता है. हम लोग भूल जाते हैं बिकॉज आयोडोफॉर्म टेस्ट बोल के इतना बार इसको पढ़ते हैं, ये कन्वर्सन में भी काम आ सकता है. वी काइंड ऑफ लूज ट्रैक ऑफ इट, बट once I have repeated it so many times, once you write it a few times in the notebook, conversion step down, you'll recall it as a method where it is essentially oxidation. एसिड बनता है तो इट्स मेथड ऑफ ऑक्सीडेशन इवेंचुअली, जहाँ पे you'll get an acid having 1 carbon less. Now, what are the compounds which can give haloform reaction? What are the compounds which can give haloform reaction? So this is a very important question. Compounds giving positive iodoform test. Compounds giving positive iodoform test. Now certainly, when it comes to compound giving positive iodoform test, compounds giving positive iodoform test or positive haloform reaction. Iodoform test I told you because CHI3 is a yellow PPT. For aldehydes, there will be just one aldehyde. For aldehyde, there will be just one aldehyde. This is the only 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 aldehyde which will give positive iodoform test because this is the only aldehyde, ethanol, जिसमें कीटो मिथाइल होता है. दिस इज द ओनली एल्डिहाइड जिसमें कीटो मिथाइल होता है, कीटो मिथाइल. क्योंकि इसके बाद का जो एल्डिहाइड होगा, फॉर्मल्डिहाइड में तो खैर एक ही कार्बन होता है, फॉर्मल्डिहाइड में तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है. फॉर्मल्डिहाइड में तो कीटो के बाद में कार्बन ही नहीं है. और इसके बाद में अगर इससे बड़ा एल्डिहाइड देखें, तो ये कीटो मिथाइल नहीं है. दिस इज कीटो मेथिलीन. दिस इज कीटो मेथिलीन. मेरे को चाहिए कीटो मिथाइल. कीटो के बगल में CH3. तो कीटो के बगल में CH3 सिर्फ एल्डिहाइड में इथेनॉल के पास ही होगा, यहाँ पर है नहीं. और यहाँ पे कीटो के पास में मेथिलीन है, कीटो मिथाइल वाला एल्डिहाइड सिर्फ एक ही है. दिस इज द ओनली एल्डिहाइड विच विल गिव पॉजिटिव iodoform test or haloform reaction. What about ketone? ये देगा. So by now you would have understood propanone, 2-butanone, 2-pentanone, or in general any 2-alkanone. Why do I say any 2-alkanone? Because all of them 2-alkanone will have a ketomethyl. 2-alkanone will have a ketomethyl. It can be butane 2-one, it can be butane 2-one, it can be pentane 2-one, butane 2-one, pentane 2-one, hexane 2-one. You know, it's always going to help writing the symbolic form. ये और ये एक ही है, CH3 C double bond हो, CH2 CH3, pentane 2-one, then hexane 2-one, or in general you can have any group here. This is ketomethyl. ये ketomethyl चाहिए. Pentane 2-one देगा, pentane 3-one नहीं देगा. Pentane 2-one देगा, pentane 3-one नहीं देगा. So this will help you in differentiating pentane 2-one and pentane 3-one. This will help you in differentiating ethanol or propanol with acetone, because propanol acetone will be isomers. They'll be isomers. Propanol will give a negative test and acetone will give a positive test. This will help you in differentiating 2-pentanone and 3-pentanone. Isomers, ये नेगेटिव टेस्ट देगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे कीटो के पास मिथाइल नहीं है. पेंटेन 2-one देगा, ये पॉजिटिव देगा. So it will help you in differentiating propanol with acetone, pentane 3-one with pentane 2-one. Pentane 2-one will give a positive iodoform test, pentane 3-one will not give a positive iodoform test. Any 2-alkanone will give you positive iodoform test. Along with carbonyls, the other class of compounds which can give haloform test or iodoform test are alcohols. So along with carbonyls, alcohols might give positive iodoform test. We'll see how. But again, you know, to understand that, we need to take into account a 1 degree alcohol का oxidation से you get an aldehyde, and 2 degree alcohol का oxidation से you get a ketone. ये oxidation will be done by halogen. This will be done by halogen. Chlorine, bromine, iodine ये oxidize कर देगा. The halogen part, you know, the halogen which you are using in haloform reaction can oxidize alcohol to aldehyde or ketone. So along with carbonyls, the other compounds which can give positive iodoform test are alcohols. Alcohols can also give iodoform test because alcohol can become an aldehyde, or ketone can be 2 degree alcohol can become a ketone. If this is the only aldehyde, if ethanol is the only aldehyde, I'll use this part. If ethanol is the only aldehyde, if this is the only aldehyde, if ethanol is the only aldehyde, naturally, when it comes to 1 degree alcohol, this will be the only alcohol. CH3CH2OH, ethanol will be the only 1 degree alcohol. Ethanol will be the only 1 degree alcohol because इथेनॉल से इथेनॉल आएगा. ये इकलौता एल्डिहाइड है जो हैलोफॉर्म टेस्ट देता है. सो दिस विल बी द ओनली 1 डिग्री अल्कोहल जो ये रिएक्शन देगा. If this is the only aldehyde which can give iodoform test, then this will be the only 1 degree alcohol which will give haloform test. You will want to copy down everything. These are very common questions. And I hope the pace at which I am going through things, this is very easy to understand. So you will want to note down everything. These are very common questions, very common questions, must have come in all exams of this country. The only 1 degree alcohol which can give positive iodoform test is ethanol, because the only aldehyde which can give a positive iodoform test is ethanol. So ethanol will become ethanol, and this is the only 1 degree alcohol which gives positive iodoform test. What about 2 degree alcohol? When you know 2 degree alcohol can become a ketone, when you know 2 degree alcohol which will become a ketone. So basically, if 2 degree alcohol can become a ketone, don't you think this will become acetone and this on oxidation will become butane 2-one, and this on oxidation will become pentane 2-one. These are acts of oxidation. This is oxidation, alcohol becoming ketone, alcohol becoming ketone. And if all two alkanone give iodoform test, all 2-alkanol. So 2-pentanol will give this test because it will get oxidized to 2-pentanone, pentane 2-one. You can use this to differentiate between 2-pentanol and 3-pentanol. 2-pentanol देगा, 3-pentanol नहीं देगा. 2-hexanol देगा, 3-hexanol नहीं देगा. कोई भी 2-alkanol देगा, because ये 2-alkanol means at the second position you have OH and this will become a ketomethyl. It will become a ketomethyl. So the only 1-degree alcohol giving positive iodoform test is ethanol, and all the 2-degree alcohols which can be written as 2-alkanols, 2-butanol, 2-pentanol, all of them will give positive iodoform test. So this is about compounds which can give positive iodoform test. There will be more, which we'll learn in problem solving. Like we have seen the mechanism. So naturally, once we know the mechanism, it's about hydrogen gradually getting replaced to form, the CH3 minus. You would want to know that, whether it's CH3COCH3 or it's CH2X, where it could be a halogen, or CHX2COCH3 or a COCH3, they'll all give positive iodoform. They'll all give positive iodoform or positive haloform reaction, because this gradually becomes this, then this, then this. So all of them will give positive iodoform test. We'll talk about more examples. When the time is right. This is the basic, set of compounds you need to know which will give positive iodoform test. And last but not the least, the most popular one, chloroform, and we'll want to know the lab method of preparing chloroform. Before we kind of complete this video, finish off the session, you'll want to know the lab method of preparing chloroform. This is pretty much in our syllabus. Chloroform is a very popular anesthetic, and to get chloroform, you again need 3 reagents: a ketomethyl wala compound, a halogen, and a base. In reality, you'll need only 2 compounds. One, you'll need CH3CH2OH, and 2, you'll need bleaching powder. Bleaching powder we all know is calcium chlorooxychloride. So we'll need only 2 reagents. We'll need ethanol and bleaching powder. Where ethanol would be giving the positive haloform reaction. This will become ethanol, and bleaching powder will supply the other 2 reagents. Bleaching powder with water will give you halogen as well as the hydroxide. We are told about this. I guess most of you know. Bleaching powder with water will give you halogen, will give you the base. So these are the 3 reagents required, where chlorine would oxidize. This is an act of oxidation. Ethanol to ethanol. Then, OH minus and chlorine, one by one, all hydrogen gone. You get CCl3CHO. It's a very popular compound. Know this compound, it's called chloral. इसका नाम जान के रखो. CCl3CHO में एक करके तीनों हाइड्रोजन निकल गया, जैसा हमने मैकेनिज्म में देखा था. CCl3CHO, इसका नाम जान के रखो. It's a popular compound, it's called chloral. And the last step is attack of OH minus. Get used to this. OH minus आके यहाँ पर अटैक करेगा, ये बॉन्ड उठ के यहाँ पर जाएगा, ये नेगेटिव यहाँ पर उतरेगा. CCl3 minus will go. That CCl3 minus with H plus will form CHCl3, and along with CHCl3 you'll have the byproduct which will be HCOO minus. So naturally this will be the byproduct. एक कार्बन कम हो जाता है, 2 कार्बन का अल्कोहल से 1 कार्बन का एसिड मिल जाता है. and you get chloroform. In some class, some video, I'm going to talk about a few reactions of chloroform, because I told you chloroform is a very popular compound pretty much in our syllabus. Chloroform also happens to be a polyhalide. So many times chloroform can be taught in alkyl halides. Some reactions of chloroform is there in haloalkanes, in NCERT or class 12 organic chemistry. So some reactions of chloroform will take up in future, but the preparation of chloroform and the lab method of preparation of chloroform, two compounds, ethanol and bleaching powder. So this, I guess, will take care of the basic questions which come from this topic, and in problem solving certainly we are going to learn more about haloform reaction and iodoform test. This much for the time being. Thank you so much.